City of Calgary is rolling out its new and fancy composting program that's basically forcing Calgarians to pay for their own garbage that the city will then sell. I'm not even joking. The city is rolling out a composting program where Calgarians will separate things from out of their garbage, like food, yard, and pet waste, so that they can compost it and sell it. They say it will eliminate 85 million kilograms of waste yearly, and that us laggards in Calgary will finally be catching up with other cities on composting programs. But here's what the mainstream media is telling us. They're telling us it's going to be free, like in this article from Metro. Except the actual facility costs taxpayers $143 million. And that doesn't include a $25 million resource recovery campus. That's a total price tag of $168 million before it's even up and running, if you're doing the math. The program will also run at an added estimated cost of $30.6 million yearly. And on top of that, 320,000 homes will have to fork over $6.50 a month, or $78 a year for the program. And yes, some of the composted product will be available to residents for free, but the majority will be sold, which means the government is also running a business using your garbage and your money. And you know what? A lot of people don't even want this program to begin with. We already pay monthly waste and recycling fees. They have their own compost bins and carburetors, so why should they have to pay close to $80 a year for a service that they're never going to use? You can actually buy a compost bin at Home Depot. It's just a regular old garbage can. I got mine for around 15 bucks. You can probably even find one on sale at Canadian Tire. But what you can't do is opt out of this program. It's forced. Council passed it, and we as taxpayers are paying out the nose for it. You know what I call this? A government boondoggle. A green government boondoggle. Anytime the government is throwing our money at something to make it work and to make money, it's a problem. Before this thing is even off the ground, it's racked up almost $170 million. And council isn't making the monthly fee mandatory until 2018. In fact, as the Metro article outlines, councillors are considering extending the timeline to implement those fees. But just because the government isn't charging people for the service until 2018, that doesn't mean it's free. Factor this in with all the city's estimates just for the facility alone: 320,000 residences, $168 million, including the resource recovery campus. That's already $525 a piece resting on your shoulders, Calgary residents. And factor in the $30.6 million in yearly fees to run the place, minus the $78 yearly fee, and we're left with $5.64 million to make up every year. I guess the City of Calgary needs to sell a lot of compost to make up for all of that taxpayer money they're blowing, don't they? Not likely. I have no doubts that that will rest on the taxpayer. That's not what the city will tell you, except for maybe Councillor Sean Chu, who has been speaking up about the project, and it's not what their buddies in the media will tell you. The government is charging you for your garbage so that they can sell it at a loss. And they're doing the work that a private business could handle. Every single time we hear that the government is giving us something for free, the alarm bells should start ringing, and this is clearly one of those times. For the Rebel.media, I'm Holly Nicholas. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure not to forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of our latest content that you're just not going to find anywhere else.